Hi everyone, so I've got a new disconnectable mechanism to show off. It's really compact and really cheap, and it works with socket override. It's very similar to the TC I did before, and all that's used to open it is a roof. Now this is the one that I posted previously. The only issue is it's a little bulky, but it's still completely fine. Anyways, this new one was shown to me by someone named Mr. Man, and it uses a quirk with half walls. Now, he did his best to explain it to me through DMs as to why this works, so I will be doing my best as well. So blocks can have several stability sources, but the game needs to decide which block actually has priority over the stability. The way it probably does this is by keeping track of how far away a block is from the foundation, probably as a distance number saved along with the block's data. So a wall placed on a foundation would have a distance of 0, and a floor placed on that wall would have a distance of 1, and anything placed on that floor would have a distance of 2, and etc. So when a block sees two stability sources below it, it gives preference to the one with the lower distance number. So for example, with Dirac's frame in Foundation Disconnectable, this frame has a stability of 19%, which comes from the half wall and the floor above it. So, when you place a twig roof here, the stability is lowered down to 10%. This is likely because, while the roof has a distance of 0, the triangle has a distance of 1. So, since the roof distance is less than that of the triangle, it takes priority for giving stability to the frame. In this case 10%, as roofs will give 10% stability to any triangle in a foundation below them. If these blocks have the same distance, it probably combines them in some formula so the stability is higher. This is why a floor has more stability when there's two walls below rather than one. Anyways, when you use two half walls, the distance from the top half wall to the foundation is actually 1, and when you add the roof as a stability source, which has a distance of 0, it suddenly has preference over the half wall. The frame starts at 22%, however upon roof placement is lowered to 8%, as when a floor of any kind is on a roof, it's automatically at 8%. Anyways, to show off some uses of it, this is how I would connect it to a sample base, which is my hexa half gap, and it can be opened like so. Now, not all bases will be that simple. For example, with this H-Zoom base, this TC is not far enough to be placed. It's in the building privilege. So, to extend it, we add a sort of support beam to continue the frames further than before. And this will extend the TC just a bit out so that it can be placed. For a simple disconnectable gatehouse, you can do something like this, which requires two metal saw sides to disconnect, and is also good because of the added benefit that it doesn't mess up your sightlines, so it's not easy for people to door camp you. Now, to actually build it, you're going to place 4 squares out off of your starting point, followed by 2 triangles at the end. Delete your 4 squares, then add a frame here, and another triangle here to prevent soft siding. Sheet metal this one and stone the other, then a full wall, and 2 half walls here. I'm going to fast forward a little bit of this as it's really simple. For the connection, you're going to place a frame there, then a twig foundation here, with a temporary wall frame there. As without the wall, the second frame wouldn't place. So we place a wall here, then the frames place, and after that they will support each other without the twig. And of course, to disconnect, just toss down a roof. Before I go, I want to shout out both Mr. Man and Siege. Mr. Man because this disconnectable would not have been possible without him. I would not have thought of this myself. And Siege for letting me use his build server. It was a really great help for recording. So both their channels will be in the description. They're really great guys. Thanks everyone. Bye bye.